Hi Libra, welcome to your love reading for December 2019. Let's go ahead and see what is coming up for you for the month of December. This is the love reading for the sign of Libra for December 2019. The first card that you have, Libra, is the Lovers. This is the love reading for the sign of Libra for December 2019. Knight of Coins. This is the love reading for the sign of Libra for December 2019. Nine of Coins. Love reading for the sign of Libra for December. The Hermit. Love reading for the sign of Libra for December. Justice. Love reading for the sign of Libra for December. Seven of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Libra for December. Seven of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Libra for December. Two of Coins. Love reading for the sign of Libra for December. Nine of Wands. Okay, what's the most important thing that Libra needs to hear about their love life for December 2019? The message that you have, Libra, is the Nine of Cups. So this does represent wish fulfillment. I do see a lot of things going on in your reading. I haven't really tuned into any of the cards, but I do feel like there are a lot of ups and downs here. So this Nine of Cups is telling you that you can be happy. Your wishes can be granted concerning a relationship that probably has a lot of ups and downs right now. We'll come back to this card in a minute and see how it ties in with the rest of the reading. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first row. If you would like a private reading with me, just scroll down and you'll see a link to my website, channeledguidance.com. Okay, so you actually start with the Lovers, the Knight of Coins, and the Nine of Coins. So you're starting with the Lovers. Some of you might be dealing with the sign of Gemini, but to me, the Lovers, this is a very significant relationship to you. This is a relationship that you're trying to hold on to very tight. I definitely see that in the other cards. I feel like some of you might be feeling a little bit frustrated with this person because things are moving very slowly. There's kind of slow progress here. Maybe you've been waiting for this person for a long time. You've been waiting for commitment. You've been waiting maybe to have an exclusive relationship. The Knight of Coins is baby steps. Things moving forward very slowly. With that said, you're being told here by the Nine of Coins that the sign of Libra really you have to put yourself first. This is about self-confidence, self-worth. This is a very independent energy. You have to do what's best for you. Again, some of you are frustrated that a relationship is moving very slowly. Now take a look at the next row. You've got the Hermit, Justice, and the Seven of Cups. So you might be dealing with the sign of Virgo. The Hermit, you might be dealing with another Libra, with the Justice card being here. I mean, basically what I see is there's a whole lot of confusion around your love life. You have the Seven of Cups. This is someone who is very lost, very confused. I mean, you do have Justice right in the center. To me, when Justice comes up, it means that something has been very unfair to someone. So there has been some type of injustice around you. Someone has not been treated fairly. I feel like, that you have the Hermit on this side over here. The Hermit is still searching for the truth. There is some type of thinking. Perhaps maybe someone is doing a lot of soul searching and maybe wants to apologize to you because you do have the Justice card. The Justice card definitely can represent an apology. Someone trying to make things up to you. But there is a sense of heartache around the Seven of Cups, which I don't always get. I feel like someone is confused. Someone is lost. This is a very emotional energy. This is like the moon. Someone feels emotionally scattered. Some of you might be, again, frustrated because a relationship is moving really slowly. Or you're devastated because there have been lies. Let me just show you the next row here. You've got the Seven of Swords, the Two of Coins, and the Nine of Wands. So I definitely can see, perhaps there has been deceit in a relationship. To me, the Seven of Swords, there really is no way to sugarcoat this. I've seen people try to sugarcoat this. There really is no way to sugarcoat it. It is deceit in some way, whether you're lying to yourself or someone is lying to you. This is a card of, somebody being very sneaky and two-faced. So I feel like something is not fair to the sign of Libra here. There is a lot of instability around your love life here with the Two of Coins. It could also be that somebody just has to make a choice. Like there has to be a choice. Otherwise, there's going to continue to be all this confusion with the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of scattered energy here. And there's a lot of scattered energy with the Two of Coins. Like there's, you know, a lot of ups and downs. Maybe somebody comes and goes. And I feel like here, I mean, you're being told here, protect yourself. You have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is saying that you have every reason to feel defensive. You have every reason to have your guard up with somebody. I feel like the sign of Libra, you're dealing with somebody. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very wishy-washy. Somebody who does not keep their word. This could be why some of you are frustrated that things are moving so slow with somebody. Some of you could be, maybe this is someone you just met and you feel like there's something off in this relationship. There's something wrong. Maybe this person disappears a lot. You know, they're always busy. There is deceit in this reading. There's something is unfair. But also, I mean, there's a lot of scattered energy. The Two of Coins, the Seven of Cups. I feel like there's just instability around a relationship where, you know, there has to be a lot of soul searching as far as what someone truly wants, especially if this is a couple. Somebody has to really do a lot of thinking to see if they still want to be with you. And, you know, there's a need to be completely honest with everybody, with themselves and with you. Okay, let's go ahead and get a few more cards. What other messages are there for the sign of Libra for December? Five of Wands. What other messages are there for the sign of Libra for December? You've got Temperance and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so, I mean, there's definitely conflict. I just pulled the Five of Wands for you. The Five of Wands, this can be someone who is conflicted. This can be someone that is kind of fighting themselves. That would explain the instability that I see with the Two of Coins here and the Seven of Cups underneath this Queen of Cups. There is instability around your love life. There definitely is. I feel like for some of you, this can be you. Like you're conflicted. Like maybe you're making excuses for someone that you're dating, someone that you're in a relationship with. You're conflicted. Like part of you wants to leave, part of you wants to stay and hope that things change. I feel like if you're coupled with a water sign, let's just start here. You have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. I mean, you are being told here to be patient. You have Temperance. Even if you're not coupled with a water sign, the Queen of Cups can be that somebody really has to get in touch with their own emotions and their own intuition to make things work. This is not being in touch with your emotions or intuition. This is a juggling act. This is your relationship up in the air. This is like the Hangman to me. So I feel like somebody has to really be in touch with their emotions. Also, I mean, look at what you have here. You have Justice and Temperance. Again, Justice is an apology, and this represents forgiveness. So I do see perhaps an apology coming to the sign of Libra, and you are accepting this apology. There is forgiveness. This also represents healing. So this definitely ties in with the main energy, which was the Nine of Cups. Your hopes and wishes for a relationship or a marriage, they're valid. Things can be saved. I just feel like you're dealing with a lot here. I feel like there's a lot of ups and downs. Somebody is lying. Somebody is definitely lying. Something is definitely not fair to someone. And you have every reason to be on guard, to be paranoid, to be protective of yourself. Just know that things can be healed here. You're being told to look out for number one, which would be you. Okay, let's go ahead and get a few more cards. See what else comes up for you. What other messages are there for the sign of Libra for December? Five of Cups. The Devil. Eight of Swords. What's the most important thing that Libra needs to hear about their love life for December 2019? The Magician. So, I mean, this is definitely what you want to see, because this is telling you that you hold all the cards. This is about empowerment. This is telling you that you have the power to manifest the kind of relationship that you want, whether this is with the person that you're with now or with somebody new. You can manifest the relationship of your dreams. So this definitely ties in with the main energy from the other deck. Your wishes are valid, and you can actually manifest those wishes yourself. Now look at these three cards that I just pulled for you. I mean, this is basically like the challenge that you're dealing with. Maybe in the month of December, but sometimes when I post these readings, this is just what you've been dealing with for a few months. I definitely see, you know, some type of unhealthy behavior here with the devil. I mean, seeing the devil and the Seven of Swords in the same reading, again, I feel like somebody is definitely lying. There definitely is deceit here. It doesn't have to be like another person. It could just be, you know, people lie about other things. There's not just cheating. And there is, you know, again, there is some type of negative behavior that is making you miserable. You've got the Five of Cups. Sadness, tears. You feel disappointed that you ever trusted this person. You feel disappointed that you ever loved this person. And then you feel like, you know, I'm trapped. I don't know how to get out of this. There's no way out for me. Again, you might feel trapped because you love this person. You really want things to work out. I just feel like there is some type of strong negative behavior patterns. Like, you know, somebody is very sneaky in this relationship. I feel like there are a lot of ups and downs with whoever it is that you're partnered with. There's a lot of wishy-washy behavior. You have every reason to want to protect yourself here. But again, the good news, let me just kind of move you this way. The good news is that you have temperance and justice. So there can be healing. There can be an apology, and you accepting that apology here. Just know, again, that the most important thing that you need to hear in this part of the reading is that you've got to do what is best for you. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the X spread. Okay, Libra, let's go ahead and take a look at the relationship with your ex. When I was shuffling the decks, I did have to shuffle the confirmation deck. I did hear the words that you need to get your facts straight. So some of you, it could be that maybe you think very much in your head that maybe your ex cheated on you. Maybe this is why you broke up. For some of you, you may not know everything. I did hear the words very clearly. Tell them to get their facts straight. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what comes up for you and for your ex. Libra and their ex for December 2019. You've got Strength. Libra and their ex for December. The Lovers. Libra and their ex for December. King of Wands. Libra and their ex for December. The Chariot. Libra and their ex for December. Three of Swords. Libra and their ex for December. Seven of Coins. Libra and their ex for December. Death. Libra and their ex for December. Page of Swords. Libra and their ex for December. And here's the Devil again. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Again, this is for those of you where you want to reconnect with an ex. I am noticing that, I mean, it's kind of front and center of the reading. You have the Three of Swords. This is a sense of heartache. So if you feel like your ex has moved on, they're not thinking of you, I mean, there's definitely still painful energy here. I do see there's a lot of thinking. Someone is being very careful, weighing their options, maybe as far as coming back to you. Let's go ahead and start at the top. You have the Strength card, the Lovers, and the King of Wands. So you have the King of Wands here. This would be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. This can also represent, if there is no fire sign in the couple, this represents taking the lead. This can be like the Magician or the Emperor. Like somebody has to take action to bring this energy back into your relationship, the Lovers. So the fact that it's here, I mean, the Lovers, this means that there's still a significant connection. This can also represent the sign of Gemini, and the Strength card can represent the sign of Leo, which definitely ties in with the King of Wands. But the Strength card is telling you to calm down, basically. The Strength card is telling you that if you want to get back together with your ex, you're going to have to maybe hear them out. Remember, I did hear that you need to get your facts straight when I was shuffling the deck. So for some of you, you may not know what's really going on with your ex. You may think you know. And the Strength card is telling you that you have to kind of, you know, push back on your ego. Don't let your ego be front and center if you're trying to reconnect with this person. Now, in the next row, I mean, you've got the Chariot, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So there is a lot of thinking here. The Seven of Pentacles is someone who is trying to be very careful before making a decision, before taking any type of action. You know, and this is around your breakup. So I feel like this is your ex who's doing a lot of thinking, like, should I get back with Libra? Should I contact Libra? Should I continue to maybe, you know, to try to have this relationship back? The good news is you have the Chariot. The Chariot is victory. This can also represent the sign of Cancer. But the Chariot, this is your relationship with your ex continuing to move forward. The Chariot is a lot of movement, significant movement, big changes. But again, you're being told here that you have to be really persistent and determined and hanging in there. Again, with the Strength card, you have to push back on your ego. Some of you could be really angry, really frustrated with your ex. You could be really upset. I do feel like some of you are dealing with someone who is lying, who's very sneaky. Maybe this person is weighing their options as far as what they have done to you. Maybe they know that they have broken your heart here. You also have Death. Death represents the sign of Scorpio, but also means that there can be a huge change. And this is actually down here with the Devil. The Devil represents the sign of Capricorn, but you had this card in the first spread, and it does mean that there has been some really ugly behavior. Maybe this person, again, treated you very unfairly. You had the Justice card in the first spread. You know, maybe there were a lot of negative behavior patterns in this person, a lot of flaws. But again, you have Death with this, so there can be a huge change with this ex. Maybe they have truly changed. Maybe they're not the same person anymore. You could actually be hearing this from your ex. You have the Page of Swords. Maybe this person is telling you, I have changed. I cheated. I lied. But I've changed. Someone is speaking their truth, or they're letting you know maybe why they strayed away. Why they broke your heart. Because you do have this lined up with the Three of Swords. Like, here's the truth. This is why I left you. Or this is why I lied. This is why I cheated. But I do feel like there is a lot of thinking around your ex. Like, they're trying to figure out what they should do next. And I feel like this would, whatever they decide, this is what you want, because you have the Chariot. This is victory. You're able to move forward with this person. Okay, let's get a few more cards. Libra and their ex for the month of December. See, here's the Seven of Swords again, with the Devil in the same spread again. The Hermit again. And the Wheel of Fortune. So this can all, even if you broke up in the most horrible way with, you know, just the most, you know, the ugliest behavior, because you've had the Devil 2 times and the Seven of Swords 2 times, there can still be a positive change. You have the Wheel. This relationship can move forward. Now you have 2 cards representing movement around an ex. But I mean, I feel like you've got to be careful around your ex, because I mean, there is deceit here. There is deceit. And there's, you know, you have the energy from the Devil. This person maybe has very destructive behavior patterns. Maybe it's just in them. Like, they lie as easily as they breathe. Maybe some of you need to be really careful in deciding. Maybe this is you. Maybe you need to be really careful in deciding whether you're going to take this person back. Because the Hermit is so searching for the truth. Again, and then in the first reading, if you go back and watch, you had the Nine of Pentacles, which is telling you, look out for yourself. Do what's best for you. I do feel like you can get back with your ex. Because, I mean, I do see movement around this relationship. You've got the Chariot and the Wheel. There is movement around your ex. But there's also something very ugly, to be honest. The Seven of Swords and the Devil, again. Because, again, you just had this combination in the last spread. Which is kind of not a positive thing to see in a love reading. I mean, here is the Seven of Swords from the first spread that I did for you. And I think the Devil may have been from the confirmation deck. But again, for the same cards to repeat themselves, you want to be careful. Because it could be that this person maybe, you know, has not changed. But for some of you, I feel like this person is telling you the opposite. Like, I have changed. Yes, I lied. I cheated. I hurt you, because we see it front and center. I hurt you, but I've changed. I'm not the same person anymore. Okay, let's get a few more cards from the confirmation deck. What other messages are there for the sign of Libra for December? 5 of Cups. Libra and their ex for December. Death. Libra and their ex for December. 10 of Swords. So you did have the 5 of Cups in the first spread that I did for you. Here it is again. So, I mean, it can be, again, there's just still a lot of sadness and a lot of pain around your ex. The 5 of Cups can also represent regrets. In the first spread, we did have the Justice card and Temperance. So it's like forgiveness and you accepting that apology. I mean, you have the Death card here 2 times as far as you and your ex. So the Death card, this means a huge change, a huge transformation. Maybe this person was like the ultimate player and they have changed. And this is maybe what they are communicating to you here with the Page of Swords. Like, yes, I know I hurt you. I know I was the worst person ever, but I have changed. There's like a huge transformation here. I feel like everything with your ex can change in a dramatic way with the Death card being here. And again, there are tears. In fact, there's still a lot of sadness around your ex. A lot of regrets, like I shouldn't have done that. And then we've got the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is being unable to move on. This is someone who is stuck in a very painful memory, pretty much. The Ten of Swords means that it's time for you to move on. But you can move on because there's still a lot of pain that is holding you down. And we literally see pain here, here, and here. So I feel like the sign of Libra, like there's still a lot of heartache around you and your ex. Again, this could be maybe something that you're talking about in the month of December with the Page of Swords. But I also feel like some of you, like you're hearing from your ex that I am no longer that person. I mean, I feel like, there has been a lot of sneaky behavior here. You also had the Two of Coins in the first spread. Like, this person was very wishy-washy. There probably was a lot of deceit, negative behavior patterns with the Devil coming up 2 times. But maybe they have been reflecting. I mean, I just realized the Hermit is right next to the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is someone who is weighing their options, looking at things very carefully. Maybe they finally shed some light on how they truly feel about you. They're sorry. Again, this goes back to the first spread. Justice and Temperance. I'm sorry I did that to you. Again, I am no longer that person. Some of you are hearing the truth, maybe about what they really did, how they really feel about you. Maybe you're weighing your options as well as far as do you want this person back. Okay, Libra, this has been your love reading for December 2019. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.